Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Project Gotham Racing 4. I still have Gran Turismo 4 from the previous playthrough in my mind. But I already did an invitational event in between episodes, but I didn't finish first and I accidentally crossed the finish line, meaning that you cannot restart after that. It just auto-saves then and then you continue to the next event. But what I can do and what I did is just hard stop the emulator and then start it up again. And then I can try again because it is before the autosave. But I did discard that footage, so to say, because yeah, it would be a little bit weird. It was very short. It was only one lap. But anyways, what it is, it's one lap of the Nürburgring and it's amazing. I'm so happy that in the previous episode I managed to fix the lighting issue, which was in episode 1 to 8 way too dark. And it is actually beautiful lighting. We're driving an old race car on the Nürburgring. It's really quite amazing, very visceral experience. So here we go. Hopefully I don't again accidentally cross the finish line. That's quite annoying, but because then I may have to also discard this footage if I have to stop and start the emulator again to be able to try again. But I will try to restart before you can restart before in the race itself, before you cross the finish line. So I just have to make sure if it's very likely that I will not make the target time. I have to just start over within the race, not after the finish line. Alright, it's really quite visceral, this one. It's really cool. But I want to see if I can see the finish line actually, because I really didn't notice the finish line. Here. Maybe it was that, how do you call it? That overhang thing on the track. But I'm pretty sure that the game actually said finished before that overhang. So maybe the actual finish line itself is a little bit in front of it. But yeah, anyways, once I am really close to the target time, which really will take some attempts because I was like 30 seconds off, although I did get off track a couple of times. But yeah, then I really have to just start over before I approach that overhang and the finish line, either directly beneath it or a little bit in front of it, because otherwise only way to start over is to just stop the whole emulator before it autosaves and start it up again. Anyways, here we go. I don't see any finish line on the ground actually. Yeah. Maybe actually I did see a finish line. I saw a faint outline just before the go marker. Let's check that one more time. I'm pretty sure the finish line is before that overhang. So I need to make sure to brake or to cancel out if if I'm on track to get the time target to win. Here, over there, I think it was. To get to grips with it, but man, it's so visceral, that sound. It's better than modern games, the sound in this game. The engine sounds. Fuck me, man. I already did a full lap. I just want to do a better lap now. And I don't want to spin out like in the third corner. I spun out in a corner. I usually don't spin out, but in a very important corner, because there is this long straight behind it. So I will continue just to practice, but I will never make the time anymore. So I think the finish line is somewhere between where we are. Here it is. It's just below the menu, I think. So if I do this and this, shit, I think it's over here, just before the front wheels. And I think we were, I don't know, 10 seconds too slow. So I have to restart now, otherwise I have to restart the whole emulator. But god damn it, it's quite tricky. I do think it is possible. And it's really visceral, it's really fun. But yeah, it's a 7.5 minute race. It's quite long, one lap. Alright, here we go, no more kidding rounds. I need to focus. Here, that's where it is. Yeah, exactly where it was. So I need to, also for the next time, I really need to have that ingrained in my mind, that I know whether I can make it or not, whether I have to cancel out or not. I need some more visual markers for that finish line. It's only a very faint outline. Here, there it was. Because I want to know exactly where it is. I know approximately where it is now, but let's say that I'm like, the target time is 7:30 and I'm at like 7:29 or something. Then it's really important to know whether that line is super close or whether it's still like 20-30 meters ahead, to be able to judge whether you just let it run and probably win it, or whether you will, even if you're still below 7:30, that probably once you do cross the finish line, that you will be above it, and then you will not win the race, and then you did finish, and then you have to restart the emulator to be able to try again. That's just annoying. So it's a bit weird that the finish line, it's like a very faint stripe on the tarmac under the snow, whether that it doesn't have a little bit more visual reference, like this is the start finish. But whatever, here we go. I do really enjoy this one. It's simple, the lighting is beautiful with the also the snow that comes in later on. It's a cool car, it's super visceral sound, it's really amazing. It's more fun than many, almost all modern games, so to say. It's really, it's such a nice balance between also a bit simulation and arcade, but yeah, just with the focus on blasting in a brute way along a harsh track, so to say, in snow, and but not only the snow. It is just this whole the game, also other tracks. It's just that it's super nice balance between blasting like a maniac, a bit arcadey, but also with some realism and actually quite believable physics thrown into the mix. It's a very nice balance with the focus on fun. Here we go. Although I do have to say, on hardcore, the difficulty is pretty ridiculous. That is really frustration creeps in as well. But yeah, that is also what I like. You don't have that in modern games anymore. Everything is dumped down to the lowest common denominator. And games back in the day, if you wanted to really win everything on the hardest difficulty, that just wasn't for everyone. You had to really put in the time and effort. And I like that so much better because the sense of accomplishment is so much bigger in these older games once you do succeed. Up that section, but it's really tricky on the track edges where the snow begins. It acts like glue, so you really want to avoid it because before you know it, you are on the track side and then you lose all your speed in the heavier snow, so to say. But it's those track edges. You really want to stay on the driven path in the middle because they pull you towards the outside once you are with two wheels in the track edges, in the snow boundary, so to say. So yeah, it's the best starts, but it's also learning by doing. 7:43. I think. Ah, fuck me again. Accidentally went over the finish line. So now I have to stop the emulator, restart the recording, stop the recording. But yeah, so I was 15 seconds too slow. It's really quite tricky. We will continue the attempt in the next episode. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. For the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.